This neighborhood of Morbi has been mourning the deaths of young boys killed in the hanging bridge collapse. Raju Bhai lost all three of his children in the incident.
I
feel like both of my hands have been chopped off. That's what it feels like when people in your family die. All three of my sons have died, and only my wife and I are left in the family now.
The three boys went to the century-old bridge with their older cousins. One of them also lost his life.
We took some pictures and I stayed at the entrance. But my brother and sister went to the bridge. Suddenly, I saw the bridge collapse in front of me. After some time, I saw my sister emerge from the river. She'd drunk a lot of water. I helped her to remove it from her lungs. I told her to sit down and rest while I went to look for my brother. But by the time I found him, he was already dead.
Over 130 people died in the accident and dozens are still recovering from their injuries. There were 3 times more people than the bridge limit of 150. As a result, hundreds of people fell into the shallow river or on the rocky banks when the 10-meter high bridge broke away.
We didn't even reach the middle. We left because it was overcrowded. The bridge was shaking a lot. I had small children with me. They were very scared.
At the collapse site, the security forces are still carrying out the search operation to find the missing people. But when the tragedy struck, it took them hours to reach here, and it was the locals who were the first responders and rescued most of the survivors and even recovered bodies like Karan Bhai and his brother.
Under the debris, there were so many children, this small. I took them out, then I started rescuing those in the water. I spent 3 hours in the water and removed 18 dead bodies. I rescued at least 50 people. It was such a horrific scene. Everyone was screaming and crying.
Preliminary reports say that the local authorities gave the contract to renovate the bridge to a company that had no prior experience in maintenance work. The reports also found that many of the old rusted cables in the bridge were not changed during the repair work before it was reopened to the public last week.